What's up everyone, it's me, Bobby G, and I'm back for another installment of us trying to improve our lives in our hardcore Minecraft world. And if you've been hanging out with us so far, you know that we've made some progress here. We're playing a hardcore world, so you know what that means, folks. We die once, it's all over, so we have to really think about the bare basics. Over here we of course have our wheat field. I'm going to just take a brief look, see how we're doing. Okay, got a little bit here. Gonna try to feed the cows so we can get a good supply of beef. So let's just start things off by doing a little maintenance around the farm here. We'll be able to replant, of course, the seeds, so hopefully we'll just keep this operation going. And there's a couple other things I'd like to try to do today. As you can see here, we have a nice set of full armor, iron armor, excuse me, except for our boots. We have 3 ingots and we need just 1 more for a pair of boots, so I'd love if we can manage to find at least a little more iron. And I'd also like to do some exploring. There's a couple of ways, of course, you can find resources. You can just start digging straight down in the ground and hope for the best, or you can hope to find a cave or two, and usually the caves are littered with nice resources for us to harvest. So I think what I'm going to do right here and right now is we're going to head on over. I take that back. I'm going to feed our lovely cows. Here you go, guys. Except maybe I have to get inside the pen here. Come on, guys. Let me step in with the animals here. Maybe they're, not hungry. I don't know, it's strange. The last thing I did the other day was feed these cows, so maybe they're not ready. Really not sure, never saw that happen before, actually. No harm, no foul, though, either way, guys, because I saw a little bit of a river over kind of around this mountain. And I'm thinking, hopefully, it leads into some sort of cave with a couple resources. So that's the first thing I'd like to try to do today. It's kind of funny that even though we've been living around this little area for quite some time, we've barely gotten the chance to really explore, because I've been too worried about getting the very bare minimum taken care of. And we're slowly starting to do that. Don't necessarily think that we have any shortage of coal at the moment, but I don't see why we can't at least see what's in front of us here and take what comes. And I'll definitely take this coal, because it's always good to have fuel for the furnace and fuel for the torches. 2 very necessary things. And it's one of those things also, when you play a world for a very long time, you have more coal than you'll ever know what to do with. But we're not at that point yet. No way, no how. So I hear a zombie. Hopefully he'll leave us alone. Oh, more coals up this side here. Not really sure I'm too worried about it, though. I was really hoping that this little river ran into a bit of a cave, but I guess not. So, with that said, let's try not to get lost or anything. Okay, good. We're actually not even that far from home at all. But let's see if we can just maybe wrap around the side of this mountain here and hope for the best. Oh, that's right. I remember this. Coming across this little guy some time ago, and I thought to myself, wow, look at this. And I was very afraid of it, and I steered clear of it. But now I'm wondering if there's any iron deposits. I'm gingerly creeping up to the edge here. Please, no skeletons to shoot me down into the edge there. That would be the end of our world. So let's try to be very careful here. I don't necessarily see too much of anything. There's a lot of coal down there. Oh, and look what we have. I think I do see some iron right there. So, okay. That's good to know. But what are we going to do about it? Obviously, I don't want to jump down into there. That would be suicide or potential suicide. I'm thinking what we are probably going to have to do is just quickly run back to our little mushroom house and make a bunch of ladders. So I'll be right back, guys, hopefully with a stack of ladders. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we have a nice full stack of ladders. Just went over to the mushroom castle, or the mushroom house, and made them. And by the time I did that, it was actually nighttime. So I hunkered down until the morning, and here we are. A little bit of a rainy morning, but we have a full stack of ladders. We're going to try our best to see if we can get down into here somehow. And I'm thinking maybe the best approach would be to try to scale down the wall, if we can, while we're hovered over some water. That way, if the inevitable, well, hopefully not the inevitable, happens, we will be able to at least, and I hear a zombie, we will at least be able to land in the water and not die. That's my plan anyway. That's what I'm thinking. Um, so I'm wondering if that will actually happen or not. And let's see. I feel as if we can also use a couple more torches here. Because I'm looking at a little bit of a cave here. I wonder if we can... Where are these zombies coming from? I'm very afraid here. This is very dangerous territory. This is usually something you wouldn't think too much about in a normal game, but in a hardcore game, this is about as dangerous as it gets. So let's see. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we can find where this waterfall happens to start. And nope, not really. Okay. Well, geez Louise, folks, wish me luck. This is a little bit of a dangerous activity here, but I think it's just what we're going to have to do. So, well, good luck to me. Hopefully these zombies will not interfere too much. And, oh boy, I'm very nervous here. I don't know what's going to happen. So, at the risk of our entire YouTube series, at least the first try, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Well, okay. That didn't go very well, but we did not die. That is the important part, and I am extremely lucky. I'm just going to sit in this little corner and regain some health. I cannot believe how bad that worked out. I had a momentary lack of coordination, as our buddy Jack from The Shining would say. So, alright, well, anyway, we made it. So that's good. I was really hoping that we would land in the water. It really didn't seem to happen, though. Let's at least try to build our escape plan. So if you just bear with me a few moments, I'm going to build ladders all the way up to the top and try not to fall again. So, be right back with a fully completed ladder. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back after an insanely close call. And lucky for me, I have now a completed ladder next to some water. So in the strange event that I do fall off of here, hopefully I will land in this water. I can't believe we didn't... I can't believe we didn't die before, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very silly mistake on my part. But hopefully we can just forget it and progress forward. And the big reason that I came down here in the first place, of course, is so that we can try to get some iron. And that is at least something it looks as if we are going to be able to do. So let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. I need at least one more piece of iron so that we can have a nice full suit of iron armor. And once I have that, I will feel much better. We'll be able to basically survive any kind of creeper accidents. I don't know if armor actually helps you with fall damage or not, but if that's the case, that is fine by me as well. Of course, the next best thing would be to have some diamond armor, and better yet, even some diamond armor with enchantments on it. And, well, we're level 12. The funny thing is that if we can make it up to level... well, I don't know, actually, maybe if we get all the material for an enchantment altar, we can at least improve our life a little bit. Normally, in my softcore world, I would wait until level 30, just because I would want to be able to get the best enchantments on it as possible. But we may not have that luxury in this world here. So we may just want to get an enchantment on something as soon as possible. And we also want to get rid of this skeleton as soon as possible. So, alright. Now, this is what I was actually hoping for. A bit of a cave to explore. I don't want to get too greedy. And boy, oh boy, is this ever a cave. Look at the size of this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just try to get some iron here and some materials, and maybe not press our luck. Maybe head on back to the mushroom house after we're able to collect some of this and evaluate our situation from there. As I mentioned, of course, the iron armor is the best thing. Not the best thing, excuse me, the task at hand. So let's see if we can at least manage that much. And with the iron that we've already acquired, we should be good to go. So let's just make a little bit of a final round here. And ooh, a little bit of spooky music. That almost sounded like a train. I don't think there's any... Well, I don't think there's any trains. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I actually came to explore this little bit, because now I know that it's a bit of a dead end with some coal. And wait a sec, there is some more iron over here. We may as well go and try to get some of this if we can. And look at this, it even has like little ledges along the way, which are convenient as, very convenient. Convenient as anything I've ever seen, I guess is what I was gonna say, because now we have a little bit of a place to stand to get some of this stuff. So why don't we do just that? And this is actually turning into, minus that insanely close death we almost had, this is turning into a very successful series of events. We're going to have a decent amount of iron and a decent amount of coal, and we'll be in really good shape. So let's see if we can just finish up getting some resources here, not to get too greedy. And I'm wondering actually if I can make a bit of a land bridge here. Let's see. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, well, I will be a little risky here and jump on over to this side and get this coal here. There's also a little bit of a cave inside here that I was actually trying to get a view on, but from the other side of the gorge, it wasn't exactly possible. So let's see if maybe we could just get some of this coal and explore that little cave. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. I see some more iron down there. I'm happy that this gorge is right around the corner from our mushroom house. This is really turning out to be a wonderful place to explore. And all this coal, goodness gracious, I'm quickly gaining levels. I'm really not sure what levels will do for us, though, if we don't have an enchanting altar. So I'm really starting to think that maybe one of the things we should try to do, in addition to growing wheat... Wow, look at that down there. There's gold down there. Oh my goodness, I did not even realize the extent of this gorge, ladies and gentlemen. This is the gift that keeps on giving so far. And what was I going to say? Looks like we're having a little bit of lag on our blocks. Very unfortunate. I've kind of lost my train of thought there, but this is really just turning into something very nice. I wasn't expecting such a rich vein of resources to be so close to home. So I guess that is what I'm happy about. And look at this down here. What is going on? Be very careful now. Jeez Louise, iron and coal for days, ladies and gentlemen. And okay, nothing much at the end here. Looks like some resources, maybe up there some coal as well. So alright, I think let's just keep going here. This has really been a wonderful, wonderful little day. Minus that little faux pas. We almost bit the bullet. But lucky for us, the water was there. I don't know, we didn't fall enough blocks to have it hurt us completely. So, whew, lucky, lucky. And this is strange. Right in the middle of my little playthrough here, the blocks are starting to lag, so I'm really not sure what that's all about. But let's just try to get a little bit more of this iron. Head on back to the Mushroom Castle. In my softcore world, of course, I have a granite castle. I keep calling it the incorrect thing. But let's just go over and get to the Mushroom House and see if we can't put a pair of iron boots on and call it a day, ladies and gentlemen. This has been very good, and we're just in time, it looks like. We're just in time for this to basically be nighttime. So, okay, good. I'm very nervous about this ladder. Already having flashbacks to our near-death experience. Let's hop on up here. Sort out our inventory. And maybe even put on a nice new pair of iron boots. And I really did not think, to be quite honest with you guys, I did not think that we were going to have a full suit of armor seemingly as quickly as we have. I started this whole operation on getting a nice little cow pen set up, thinking that we would have to be using leather armor for a very long time. And it turns out that that's just not true. We just did a slight amount of exploring. Are you guys ready to have some children yet? We just did a little bit of exploring. And just like that, we already have basically a decent chunk of iron here. So, alright guys, going to need lots and lots of steak as time moves forward. So please, 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 find yourselves a mate so we can enjoy. Oh, we're also going to need the leather for books too, so this is a bit of a multifaceted operation. And let's see if we have anything in the furnace. We do, of course. Let's get that cooking. And just maybe do a little bit of organizing of our inventory while we wait. Don't need the bones or all this stuff here. Not yet, anyway. Cactus, okay, very good. Don't need these seeds. don't really need the wheat, but we may as well leave it there. So, okay, we're very quickly finding a lot of cobblestone as well, so, let's just see. We only need one piece. Finally, we have it. That rest of that iron will cook up in no time at all, but this is the moment I've been waiting for. A nice pair of iron boots. And here we have it. Just like that. We are now pretty decently armored. Look at that. It's about, I think, 7.5 or 8.5 out of 10. So I would say that this is a very excellent point to end the video. Our domain that we are watching over is slowly starting to give us good resources, good fortune, maybe a little good luck on top of it. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. We've survived another couple days, and we're better off than we were yesterday. And you know what I always say, forward progress is indeed progress. So, let's just keep it going, and let's not have any more of those near-death experiences if we can help it. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Bobby G. We'll see you next time.